Alright, let's do it, man. This is going to be Game of the Year 2018. I can feel it. I mean, the level of polish is just incredible. Insomniac is really outdoing themselves here. I'm just so excited. Wait. Oh, no. How could they do this? They could have hired a number of writers to pen the script for this game, and they chose Dan the Twitter rant slot, the absolute worst possible candidate to write an AAA Spider-Man video game. It's bad enough that he completely botched the mainline Amazing Spider-Man comics, and now this game? Well, at least he's quitting Amazing Spider-Man so he can go ruin Iron Man's comics now, so I guess that's a plus.
Oh, fuck yeah! This is the shit! Kill me now!
How's it going, guys? My name is Classic Fire. Sorry for the mini rant there, folks. I just had to voice my opinion on this whole slot situation, as I think his input may actually genuinely ruin the shot for this game to have a story that rivals that of the Arkham games. Well, here's to hoping when they finally make that Punisher PS4 reboot, they get Garth Ennis to write it. That will balance out the universe, I think. Anyway, speaking of the critically acclaimed Arkham series, today's video is to relate a feature of these games with one I think might actually be utilized in Spider-Man PS4, or Insomniac Spider-Man, or Marvel Spider-Man, or The Amazing Spider-Man 3 if you're Venom 2 Million. Anyway, what I'm talking about is everyone's favorite mechanic of momentum, dive bombing. Now, in the Arkham games, this mechanic is used to build up speed as you hurtle yourself towards the pavement, only to expand your bat wings at the last second to send you soaring into the skies of Gotham City. Now, how does this relate to Insomniac Spidey? Well, I think, and this is just a theory, so don't crucify me just yet, I think that the dive bomb we saw on the PSX footage is mapped to a button, and not only is player controlled, but directly affects your speed, momentum, and all the physics dealing with web swinging in Spider-Man PS4. Now, here are some of the facts that we know based on what we've been told by some of the creators at Insomniac. Let's go over them. Fact number 1. Jacinda Chu, the creative art director of Spider-Man PS4, was quoted saying that, "My favorite thing to do in Spider-Man PS4 is to swan dive towards the street and swing back up at the very last minute. I love how my stomach drops every time." Now, I don't know if Jacinda Chu would deliberately feel this excitement if Spider-Man PS4's dive bomb wasn't mapped to a button. Now, I know this is a bit of a stretch, but I think it's plausible. Anyway, let's move on to fact number 2. Now, Insomniac has said several times that the swinging is physics-based and also skill-based. Now, if we take a look at the Mac Daddy of all Spider-Man games, Spider-Man 2 for the PS2, we can examine the swinging from a physics standpoint. Now, the way to build momentum and speed in this and many other of those early generation Spider-Man games is with the use of a swing boost or a swing upgrade. Now, based on the things that Insomniac has said about the game, I think they're going in a different direction. So, I think they have to find a different way to create the speed and momentum that they want. And I think the dive bomb is the answer to this. And I think that they might have actually got this from the Arkham games, as we see that they're influenced by the Arkham games with their combat, with their movement, and other aspects of the game. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and take a look at the dive bombing from the video, slow it down, and analyze it. Alright, so here we're seeing our descent. Once we're at this point, we're building up a lot of kinetic energy. I think this is when we're actually holding down the button, which is probably like the right trigger or one of those buttons. Now when we get down here, this is the point where we're at our most available point of momentum, meaning from this low point, we're going to extend a web line and we're going to generate a lot of speed. Now, once we get to this point, I wanted to point out that this animation we've seen several times, and I think it's another indicator that the dive bombing is not just automatic. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you guys watching my video. I just wanted to say that because of guys like Evan Falarka, legit MHX, and guys like even Caboose XBL, I decided that I should make a video on some of my thoughts. So you guys definitely inspired me. I've seen like all of your videos. Anyhow, I made a little something for the fans. A little edit I put together when I was first figuring out how to do this whole video thing. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Subscribe if you want to.
Hi dear, can you open up your cloth? Will you show me nice pic of your bubs? You so beautiful, show me your vagina. Send me naked pic, hello bitch lasagna. Your bob's very big, I'm kiss your bobs.